customs attachés have an extended network and the profound knowledge of all relevant processes and procedures in their respective countries. They can search for an approach that maximizes your chances for a smooth clearance at import in the foreign country. Following example shows our customs attachés also support imports into Belgium. A shipment was refused by the Federal Agency for the Safety of the Food Chain because of too high quantities of certain substances. The shipment was going to be destroyed, but by negotiating with the Indian authorities, the customs attaché managed to get approval to send the shipment back to India. That solution reduced the financial impact of this incident substantially.
A nice example of Belgian trade with China is the export of beer, which amounted to 77.6 million euros in 2022. However, a few years ago, part of this export market was at risk when the customs classification of the very popular fruit beers as a beer was put into question. A new classification would increase the import rates exponentially, even beyond the level of economic viability. Together with the exporters, the customs attaché was able to build a strong case based on our Belgian brewing tradition, customs expertise and practices in Belgium. The case was very well received by the Chinese customs experts and allowed Belgian exporters to save this important market. And of course, I was happy myself that I could continue to enjoy a cool Belgian fruit beer during the hot Beijing summers.
Countries with fast developing import and export rules can be quite unpredictable or protectionist. But they can also be open for international trade through free trade agreements with the European Union. Vietnam and Singapore already have such a free trade agreement. Indonesia will have one in a very short time, and Thailand and Malaysia are starting the negotiations. But free trade agreements only yield an advantage if they are applied correctly. Various firms could rectify irregularities due to the advice or negotiations provided by the customs attaché. But not only in this field, but also in all customs-related issues, good information and guidance can make the difference between success and problems, delays or blocked shipments.
The import of products into Brazil is not a walk in the park, as Brazil is very bureaucratic. You have to prepare yourself very well if you want to import your products successfully. One of the many cases I have dealt with is the importation of Belgian beer into Brazil. The regulations regarding the import of this product are quite complex. Imports must be accompanied by a certificate of origin, an analysis report from an accredited laboratory, and the beer itself must of course meet all the quality standards set by the Brazilian Ministry of Agriculture. But there is also good news. The customs attaché can provide you with all the information you need in this regard. So please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any further questions. We are at your disposal. Thank you very much and see you later.